What's up, guys? We're back out here today. We're gonna work on Ray's EG hatch. So in the last video, we ended up installing all of the suspension parts, getting it on the floor, threw a front lip on here. So we're still battling issues where it doesn't want to start. And we're gonna try to fix that today, plus do a couple of other things. He has some side skirts we want to throw on. He also has a front lip that he picked up from ICB. We'll bring that out here in a moment. That one looks really cool. We're gonna do some simple stuff like fuel pump and also fuel filter, his mirrors, and some corner lights. So just basically try and get things moving forward on this vehicle and then get it a nice clean, get it back on the road. He wants to start driving it, get it detailed, and just start enjoying the thing. So follow along today. We're gonna get some work done on this guy. We're starting with the fuel pump first, just because there's like a weird little mess of wires here. There's a relay. We're gonna see if we can't get this working. It doesn't seem to power on when we turn the key to the second position. And the main reason we can't get it started. So we realized, I don't know if they tried wiring a kill switch, but one of the original wires here was cut. We looked at my car and there's the 4 here that goes straight to the sending unit and the pump. We're gonna try to just reverse whatever relay this is and see if we can get it working. So we ended up removing that weird relay. They had it grounded here. We put the original wires back together and tested it, and it now starts. And the reason it starts is because we figured out the issue. It's an ECU. His P28 was not firing it up, and I had a spare P75. Put it on and we had no issues. You can actually hear the pump prime now. Turns on and off. And everything seems to be working great. We're gonna clean all this up, solder it up, get it all figured out, clean up some of this wiring, and start moving out to the exterior stuff. All right.
It's so funny though.
Next up is the charge speed skirts. These don't look like they're too difficult to mount. Ray had these on a different EG at one point. Handful of screws on top and on the sides. And getting these off should be pretty easy as well.
Just pop up.
Hit it forward. Hit it from the back. Yep, pull it forward. Now pull it off. Easy. Since I didn't have any of the screws, it was easy to get off. These we can spin out. I like to spin them like halfway. You don't need them anymore. Just less rattling stuff in there. Good. So I'm gonna hold these 3 tight. I need you to pull this piece just to right that corner. That'd be perfect. Keep that corner right there. I'll keep this one up. Yeah, just like that. Are you recording already? Mm-hmm. Cool. I can just add that bitch. Good. Done. So these charge speed skirts essentially have screws on top. We pulled the skirt off to kind of measure it, but it's a lot easier to leave it on. And I ended up removing a little bit of material here. Where did it go? There was a couple pieces that were kind of catching on the edge of the body. We removed some of that, put a little bit of gloss black paint just to cover up the fiberglass. Now we're gonna slide it on, drill some screws. I mentioned to him that'd be cool to use like fender washer hardware, but if you do that, you can no longer get it off because we'll mount it here, then snap it on, but to get the side skirt off, you need to slide it forward. You can't do that because the end caps wrap around on the side skirt and it may catch. So I told him it's not worth it because right here on the edge, it may catch if you're ever trying to remove it. So I'm gonna get these mounted up just using the screws and a couple in the front as well, maybe one or two in the back. And we're just gonna drill through here and drill it to the actual side skirt itself. All right, finished up skirts. They look great. I wiped them down, clean up off the dust just so we can get a better idea of how they look. And these things are pretty badass on these EG hatches. Us cutting and fitting it a little better worked out a lot nicer. I was able to put a stock screw back in to hold the skirt in place, plus an additional one. You don't need to worry about going slow. If you're trying to quiet it up, Ray. We put the screw in the back here to hold it to the stock side skirt. And of course the three we didn't even use self-tapping. We just use like fender screws that are normally on Hondas, but look really nice. Fit really well and got both sides wrapped up. Had to remove the rear tires, of course, to get the screws on, but that's not a biggie. We're gonna work on a front lip now. Ray picked up something recently from ICB. Remember the name of it?
Rocket Bunny.
Rocket Bunny?
Yeah.
So Rocket Bunny front lip. We're gonna throw this thing on and see how this looks on the car. All right, so we got the lip out. It's actually Rocket Dancer. Comes with this cool little plaque that's gonna go on there as well. But this is a really cool looking lip. It's already a black, so his car's being black was nice. It'll just look like it's painted already. But we're gonna get this thing thrown on. Well, so this lip has a really tight fit. We actually had to squeeze it on. It lines up to the bumper really well. Looks like it's stressing it just a hair here, but I think that's the nature of fiberglass. It only came with 2 screws, and I think that's one of the reasons why. Like, we put this thing on and it fits really nicely everywhere on here. So we're gonna tighten the bumper up, add the screws, and I think that's all we really need to do. It's holding on really well. We'll clean it up. With all the dust on the car, it's been sitting outside. We've moved a lot around, but this thing is looking pretty badass on there. Swapping out some Vision corners for some EG6 corners. It's funny, one of them was missing a bulb, so we just put another bulb in there. Cleaned up the front lip. That thing is looking awesome. Really dig it. So if you guys are interested, don't go to ICB Motorsports and don't buy a Rocket Dancer front lip. I think it's a really nice fit on here. We put the screws on each side. I put a bigger screw and I kind of wiped it down. We'll back it up here. It's a little dusty the rest of the car, but we're gonna get it started, back it up, get a little final walk around video of it. Cool, ready whenever you're ready. That's good. Damn, this thing looks awesome. This lip fits so nicely. We put the little badge on just because he said that he doesn't feel like he's gonna need to get it painted anytime soon. It matches the car. God, it looks so sharp. What do do you guys think of it? I think it looks awesome. Now we're gonna, next time he comes over, we're gonna do a nice detail in the engine bay. We have an OBD 1 B16 harness. We're gonna get the charge speed logos put back on. The person that painted them put them back on, but one was upside down, unfortunately, so pulled them off. And we're gonna get some new adhesive. We wanna make sure we don't lose those things because I bet they're difficult to find. Looks killer though. I'm glad we got the fuel issue sorted out. Ended up just being some random ass wires in there and ended up being an ECU issue. I put in a P75 and now no problems. We do have a few check engine lights. We checked O2 sensor, heated O2 sensor, I believe it was said, map sensor and cylinder position sensor, but it's running, which is what we were worried about. Those sensor issues don't seem like a big deal. He has some new seats he'll put in eventually, and hopefully should do some nice cleaning, overall cleaning of the car. Well, that wraps it up for today, guys. Hope you dug the video. Nice little update on Ray's EG, and we'll be out here again soon. You guys take it easy.